Hello everyone. The dog year is going away and the golden pig year is coming. I wish you all have a very happy spring festival. Have good food, join with your family, play games, and spend a little time with me to learn some of the best Chinese classic poem. Now I'm in the city of Xi'an, the ancient capital of Tang Dynasty, Chang'an City, where is the home of all the Tang poetry. Not a even single Tang poem doesn't have relationship with this great city, more or less. And if you have the chance to visit this city, Xi'an City, you better read some of the Tang poems, and you will get much more when you visit this great city. Even for me, born in Xi'an City and lived roughly 20 years in this place, there's still a lot things for me to explore. Here is one in this video, the Museum of DuFu, where is the residence place of DuFu during his stay in Chang'an. It's very easy now to get to the DuFu Museum by metro. Get off at the Weiqu Nanzhan and walk roughly 300 meters, you will get to the DuFu's museum. And you can see it's just at the most south of the Chang'an city or Xi'an city. It's a suburb in when I was a kid or in the Tang dynasty. So the most noble people in the Tang dynasty, they live in two areas. The most north suburb cross the Wei River, or in this area. Wei family and Du family is the most prestigious family in the Tang dynasty, and Weiqu and Duchu is the residence place for these two big prestigious families. It's on the ground of the Weiqu town, and the direction is to the south, so I can see a little bit of the mountains, Zhongnanshan or mountain, Nanshan South Mountain, most famous mountain in the Tang Dynasty. Then you will see the mysterious Yuan, roughly 400 meters to the east. That's the Yuan, the high-rise plateau, and on the top it's purely flat. I'm going to visit the museum of DuFu Museum. He called himself少陵野老, the wild old man in Shaolin. So this yuan ahead of me is Shaolin or Shaolin Yuan, where DuFu lived. So I'm in the village now. Can see a little bit the yuan. See? Can see a little bit. I'm here. DuFu Museum. Okay. On the back, that's yuan. A lot of times the edge is a cliff. Halfway up the hill. It's not a hill, the yuan, the very specific yuan. So normally the edge is a cliff, and this one is a much better one, slope, so you can rise up. But maybe this road is built, it's not natural road on this cliff or slope. Okay, I'm getting to the DuFu Museum, and this one was used to be a temple. It's not a museum, the temple for DuFu. You can see here, Du Gongci. So that's the Asian Chinese rushing for. May contribute to the country, contribute to the neighborhood, and get a fame. And then your name, not your name, you are in your own temple, like this one, Du Gongci, the temple for DuFu. Okay, I'm at the gate of the Du Gongci. Okay, so he wants the fame and he got it. This temple was the ultimate proof for his fame. What a beautiful weather. You enter the gate. It's very small garden. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the residence place when he was here in this area. So here is introduction. So everybody know DuFu. The relics about DuFu is DuFu Caotang in Chengdu, and he lived there for quite a moment. And this place is the place when he was in the capital city ChangAn, and here is his residence. So let's see what DuFu called him. So he called himself Shaolin Yelao. Shaolin is the high-rise plateau we just saw. That's Shaolin, and so he used this place, and Shaolin Yelao means the wild old man living at the place of Shaolin. So this is the place DuFu think he belongs to, or the most memorized place for himself, or the most significant place for himself. And actually, he lived the best time in this place. You can see here, and he came here in 35, and through 5 or more than 10 years, he was in ChangAn. Wonderful place to review the poems of DuFu. Okay, let's see the first one. Of course, he was very young before he came here, the capital. So this is he was ambitious, and he was very brave. So this is it. 望月，会当凌绝顶，一览众山小. That's the use time. And then he has a lot of the time, the second period, 35 to 44, in Chang'an. So he he's going to the government positions, rush for the fames, but he has a lot of the good time, also has some of the getting much more mature. And this is Bing Chexing describing a war, the miserable life of the ordinary peoples. So the half of the life DuFu has passed, and we enter to the third period, 45 to 48. So in this period, this is a civil war, 安史之乱, and it's all about the miserable of the war, the miserable of the ordinary people, and sometimes the noble people as well. And the fourth period, so this is 4 years long. He lived from Gansu province and lived in Sichuan for 2 years roughly, and then went to Hunan province and died there. So we have one of the poems he's writing in his last years moments ago, and that's the of it. And this is a big diagram, the map. So to see all the places names and the towns, the castles, the mountains, the rivers, lakes of the time, and a lot of the name has been changed. And here, Tanzhou, Changshan, and he died there. 江南风里归年, remember that point, that's the place. And also the 回当凌绝顶，一览众山小, it's the Taishan Hill, not far from Jinan, the capital town of Shandong province. That's a very, very complex and long life for DuFu. But today we can only have so much, and this is one of the portraits. It's in blossom, and it's a bit early for this time. Normally it's a little bit after Chinese New Year, so it's a warm spring, it's a warm winter. The best time for DuFu, the second year when he was in ChangAn, before he take the imperial exam, and this is the poem. It's about a dining event or a drinking event. The 8 people poem, intellectual, the calligraphers, the most famous one, they gather together and drink. And this poem describing the characteristics of the how they drinks, and the most famous. Okay, wish you all have a very good Chinese New Year. Bye bye.